I take this opportunity to issue a warning to the people of every state in the nation. It could happen in your state. We are dedicated here in Florida to the belief that it will never again happen to us.
What it was was the 101st Airborne, and you know, I got to like it because I had a bad mentality, and I ended up staying there 4 years. I got blown out of a tree.
Rode overboard. They would order 40,000 pounds, and they'd send up 50,000, and they'd only have enough boats to carry the 40, and they would throw the stuff away. You could be out in a boat and find bales of marijuana floating.
Working on a shoot with a girl, and she told me that she had somebody for me to meet.
A friend of mine fixed me up with her. He was a lawyer. He was dating this really beautiful girl who was a model for Ford. And he's
to be one of the most powerful cocaine traffickers in the world. Fabio Ochoa. This is his ranch, and he is treated as a hero.
Customs seized an Avianca 747 at dawn at Miami International. The daily flight having just arrived from Bogota. 2,500 pounds of cocaine hidden in cut flowers.
We went from having cases of a kilo or 2 kilos of cocaine to 1,000 kilos, which is a ton of cocaine, to 10,000 kilos, which is 10 tons of cocaine.
My first real exposure to, I guess, the drug world, within months of getting the homicide, I realized that about a dozen of my peers in the Homicide Bureau are under investigation by the FBI.
The FBI says it has prosecutable evidence that members of the Dade County Homicide Squad are partners with the
land shootout was simply payback for another incident here on the Florida Turnpike.
The infamous highway shooting where people were going down the highway shooting at each other. Those two killings were linked.
3 months before Dadeland, 2 carloads of Colombian traffickers got into a high-speed machine gun shootout here. When police finally stopped one of the 2 cars, they looked in the trunk and found a body, handcuffed and strangled to death.
Miguelito, yes. This is a picture that was taken of him shortly after he arrived here in 1982 in the Mariel boat lift.
He just was a thug, and he was one of the scariest guys I've ever really encountered in my career.
Allegations of unprecedented corruption within the Miami Police Department.
We experienced the largest police corruption crisis since the Serpico days up in New York.
We hated it. I mean, you know, the last thing you want to do is have to investigate other cops. But if it's got to be done, it's got to be done.
7 police officers were arrested, some accused of causing the drownings on the river, ripping off drug dealers, plotting to kill or intimidate witnesses to their alleged crimes.
Is Mickey, and when they met that guy, that's when everybody was going to close in. It worked, man. They converged on Mickey's brother and this other poor guy who didn't even know what was going on.